This is Pastor E, and I've got your words for the week. The book of Genesis and Exodus are the first two books of the Bible. The book of Genesis details the beginning of all people. The book of Exodus teaches the deliverance of a particular people. Again, the book of Genesis teaches us the beginning of all people. The book of Exodus teaches us the deliverance of a particular people. And I wonder if that's your testimony. Do you have a Genesis and an Exodus, or do you simply have a beginning? Family, your story is not what it ought to be, not what it should be until you've had an Exodus. You need to know that you don't have to stay in the bondage of sin. Addiction doesn't have to be your fate. Sinful habits does not have to be your fate. But the God that delivered his people from bondage in Egypt physically can deliver you and I from whatever sinful bondage that we may have spiritually. Whatever the habit is, whatever the proclivity is, whatever the tendency is, whatever the bitter thoughts or whatever the unforgiveness in your heart may be, God can give you an Exodus story. All of us have had a Genesis, but not all of us have had an Exodus. Family, my encouragement for you this week is to not only have a Genesis, but to also have an Exodus. The powerful thing about having an Exodus is that God can repeat the story of your Exodus over and over again. Not only does he have to deliver you once and for all by saving you through the finished work of Christ Jesus, but over and over again in your day-to-day life, he can deliver you from different things. He can deliver you from certain bondages. He can deliver you from certain enemies. And my encouragement, my word for you this week is not only to have a Genesis, a beginning, but to also have an Exodus, a deliverance. And that's your word for the week. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you right back here next week.